Hi, I'm Craig Heiser with Cardinal Gates, and today I'm going to show you how to put an extension on our VersaGate, which is model VG65. First thing we're going to start with is what we call the foot assembly. And what that is taking this little smiley face and putting the components on it, and you'll do this twice for the gate. First thing you're going to want to do is take this bolt, which is bolt B. It's a threaded hex bolt. You'll want to just put that through the little smiley face, thread side up. Once you've got that in place, take this crescent shaped piece, and then you're going to want to secure that onto the foot with these two small nuts C. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to secure that into place. That will prevent this bolt from falling back out. You can see this bolt is also movable. The next part is part D. This is a Phillips headed, fairly long shafted screw. That goes in the middle of the foot. I'm going to put this in by hand and then tighten it up with the screwdriver. This assembly we're doing, you will use regardless if you have the VG65 and extensions or you buy an extension and connect to other extensions. It all works the same. So once you learn how to do this, it all just falls into place. And tighten that down there. And to finish the foot assembly, we take this part, which is E, sort of a rubber cap, and that fits onto the bottom of the foot. And that's for a couple reasons. One, to help this won't scuff a wood floor, and it also helps with stability. So once we've got the foot assembly done, you want to figure out where your extension is going to go, because you know it can angle in many different ways. I'm going to do mine sort of so the angle is coming back this way on the extension. The way that this works is you'll see this stationary screw. I'll put it about right there, and there's our, excuse me, that was the mobile screw. This is the stationary screw in the center. So the way it works is we really just, you'll see there's a large hole here and there's a hole in the end. We just slide that over so that the end cap goes on the stationary screw and the mobile screw goes into the large hole. Once that's done, we'll want to secure the gate to the extension. You can use this part G, which is this cap screw. That simply fits in that hole and screws down like such, and you'll want to tighten it up with your Allen wrench. Now the extension, again, the holes are at the bottom of the gate. We'll just slide the end over the stationary screw, and in order to secure that, we're going to use this, which is part H. That fits again in that large hole, tightens down, and it has a receiving threaded insert in the foot, and you just tighten it down, and again use the Allen wrench to finish it. Then once we have that done, sort of squeeze the two sides of the extension to the gate, and then this rod will thread into that stationary screw, and once you get it threaded on there a few times, it will fit nicely right in place. And then you will use this tapered screw, it's also hex head, that will fit through the gate end piece, the extension end piece, and then thread into the rod itself. Tighten that down by hand, and then finish it with the Allen wrench, And that's all there is to putting the extension on the VersaGate. Thanks for watching.
Setting up this safety gate is quick and easy. This video will illustrate some of the basic steps to installing this gate. Before you begin, please refer to your manual for complete instructions on correctly installing this gate. First, measure the opening to make sure your gate is wide enough to span the entire opening. Extend the gate to the appropriate width by unlocking the Index Sizing System or ISS tabs. Snap the ISS tabs back in place to lock the position. Starting on the side that you want your gate to hinge from, measure 29.5 inches from the floor where you will be mounting your gate and make a mark. This is where you should drill the top hole for your wall fixing plate. Use the mounting template to mark the other drill holes. Drill holes following your markings and mount the wall plate to the wall. Slide your gate into position until you hear a clicking sound. Slide the latch bracket onto the second wall plate. Line the bracket up with the top of your gate and mark the position on the top of the wall plate. Remove the latch bracket from the wall plate and proceed to attach the second wall bracket to the wall as previously instructed. Slide the latch bracket back into place on the wall plate. You can now evaluate if your gate will reach the latch bracket. You may need to adjust the latch bracket using the Integrated Tuning System or ITS. If needed, adjust the bracket using the ITS. To adjust the ITS, use a screwdriver to twist the bracket in and out until the appropriate fit is achieved. Make sure the gate properly opens and closes.